in particular, if you can remember, sang mga yung pagbabalancing yan, saan siya nahirapan? Dun sa pagbabalanse ng ng what bills. Of course, you have a lot of bills that so many factions in the LP would want to push forward, di ba? Saan siya nahirapan sa pagbabalanse? Ano yung mga bills that you felt were really needed but had to be put on hold because other bills had to be put forward?
First term and first and second term, yung FOI.
Yeah, FOI.
National Land Use Act, yung anti-political dynasty law, and then yung sa second term, yung Coco Levy. Yun yung nare-remember ko because I was personally involved, in pushing that, even yung extension of the Again Reform Program, in all of this bill.
And yung political party reform bill.
Yeah, political, but was never really put on the table by any of the political factions in Congress, but at least kasi yung mga nabanggit ko na bills, yun yung naihain, yun yung na-even na naisama sa SONA, na supposedly na certify, but lagi kasi ang hinihingi ng mga kasama dun sa Congress, I think that's the political culture, is pag sinabi ng Pangulo, hindi sapat yun, kinakailangan pang personal na kausapin, kinakailangan pang may mga whatever incentives o mapakitaan ng galit o kaya yung mga ganon, yun yung mga hinahanap ng Congress. So it wasn't enough that the President would explain his position kung bakit napakahalaga nito. But I think for him, important is yung constant dialogue. So kahit sabihin natin na yung FOI, medyo for us advocates parang kulang, yung papadala niya si Manuel Quezon sa amin, kakausapin, ito yung Malacanang version, how do you reconcile it? But pagtatawagin naman kami at papaliwanag niya na hindi naman against sa FOI. In fact, ang lagi niyang sinasabi that it's already being practiced by this administration. Siyempre for us, we want a law.
You want a law.
Because you will always, you're not going to be there permanently, So yung ganun yung mga debate. But again, dumarating doon sa what's the most important bill right now, I think yung first term nga, it was RH. We spent almost 2 years. We spent really almost 2 years discussing that. But before that, there was the impeachment. So much political capital was spent in these two bills during the first term na parang okay na yon. Yung sa second term, it was really mamasapano. I mean,
BBL.
BBL, So, every time you talk about all of these bills, okay yan. Pero, importante, at the end of the day, we need to pass the BBL.
But speaking of continuity and institutionalizing the reforms that he tried to exemplify, but fell short of institutionalizing, Teddy, I wanted to get back to something you mentioned, FOI. You had insights there, but that was really one of the most glaring things and most perplexing things to many people, including his supporters. Erin Tanada can tell you every time he's here, we put him on the spot and we ask him to tell us, ano nangyari? This is Daang Matuwid. This is PNoy. You were saying he was clearly, his principles were there, but what happened? 6 years. No FOI law. And by some reports, it wasn't even that malamya yung suporta. There were even supports that nandito na sa Kongreso, sa Malacanang patumigil. So what really happened sa FOI law? Why don't we have an FOI law to this day? And to be fair and to be honest, it's not a question to be asked of the Duterte administration. It's a question to be asked of PNoy because the golden opportunity was with him.
I agree, but I think, well, not deflecting the blame from PNoy, but it's also Congress. Congress is allergic to certain bills, whether it's natural resource management or even agrarian reform, freedom of information, because it's clear from the president that I've sent my communications team to discuss with you in terms of reconciling yung Malacanang version saka yung version ng mga authors. Now the ball is in your hands, you have to pass it in the committee, and then from the committee dalhin sa, but it was never even brought before the floor, sa committee nga hindi lumalabas. And every time we ask the chairperson at the time, no, bakit ayaw lumabas, no? Laging sinasabi kasi may problema sa Malacanang. But at the same time, pag kinakausap namin yung si Pangulo, at least for us na maaring dumiretso sa kanya, tanungin bakit hindi masyadong malakas yung push from Malacanang, sinasabi naman niya na I've already gave my stand. I've asked Congress to pass this even at the start of my term. Nabanggit ko na yung freedom of information. We're doing it now in the executive. It's now your turn. So ako, in hindsight, no, kasi yun nga sa Congress kasi iba yung political culture no? Napaka-personality centric tayo and at the same time very mga political parties na kinakailangan yung pangulo mismo ang personally makiusap sa chair, makiusap sa amin, sa mga kasama namin, and not just allow Congress to go its natural course. Kasi pag ganon, talagang hindi papasa ang FY. Ang lagi kong example is yung RH. RH na lang, more than FY, that was his pet deal. Pero he allowed conscience voting. It won by a mere 10 votes during sa second reading. No? 2 years yon, trinabaho sa Malacanang, tinawagan yung mga ibang kongresista. But at the end of the day, sasabihin niya, tama na yung natawagan ko, nakausap ko, pero nasa konsensya niyo pa rin pag bumoto. Kaya nung duting ng botohan, even yung mga close allies na akala namin, na-convince na namin, nanandigan pa rin, no? And well, nanindigan because yun yung takot nila sa bishops, no? So I would say na yung style ni Pangulo when it comes to really asserting political powers, it's a liberal's way of thinking na importante yung political discourse in the parliament, in Congress, and at the end of the day, it's parliament's decision to make, no? Present na ng executive yung kanyang agenda,